To the inside. Lets it go from 11. That's good from Kid Gilchrist on the assist by Batum.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Wood with the bucket.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Kid Gilchrist following the score by Cleveland. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Kid Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league. And prior to last year, really worked tirelessly. Not an easy thing to do to try to change the entire form and structure of your jump shot.
Clark for Kid Gilchrist, and his shot seemed to be a step in the right direction for his entire offensive game.
Well, Kevin, it was the first year of reworking that jump shot, and the mid-range percentage has gone up as a result. That's positive progress.
And a wide open look for Lee. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Now here is Davis. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, and it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
4 on the clock. Brown. Good.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like playing.
He may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Shooting 1.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Kid Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Zeller in at the center position. Passes it to Wood. And he drops him a layup off the glass. Wood's got 9 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Cage. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Lin kicks to Williams. Stripped away. A solo fast break. Moving it up. Here's Cage. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Charlotte calls timeout. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Hornets trail by 18. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's stolen by Davis. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Brown, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. There's a screen by Williams. Walker against Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality. Maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assist man.
And so Walker nails both of them. Greg, talking about Walker, you have to love the way he competes, his willingness, Clark, to put the team on his shoulders and carry him.
Love that competitive spirit of his. They're actually figuring out how to use him best, but he's such a dynamic offensive player. You've got to give him room to be creative at that end. You've got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. Because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
That's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And Davis, here we go. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Zeller dishes to Lynn. Zeller, a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. Lynn the pass to Williams. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Cleveland leading by 18. Outside, Davis. Here's Dedmon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
Charlotte making a switch here. Rams checked in. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Brown. Here's Dedmon. Davis, the pass to Wood. Back to Davis. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. He's putting up about 21 points per, over 5.5 steals, and 6 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Into the playoffs last year with Portland being a division winner, but getting that 4th seed. Played a huge role in this conversation about playoff seeding structure. San Antonio would end up playing the Clippers in the first round, even though both had better records than the Blazers.
Kevin, no doubt it's a tricky situation. Listen, you want to reward teams for winning their division, but every so often it comes at the expense of several other teams, like it did last year, who just play in stronger divisions. So I think that's something that the league is going to have to look at moving forward.
The first one falls.
Oh my God.
Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post, but last season Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
Cage passes to Dedmon. It's stolen by Jefferson. Lynn against Brown. Knocks it loose. Jefferson down low. Puts up the baby hook. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
It's Brown with the drive. shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, one, they have good shooters, but two, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Shots good by Williams. Here's Davis. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds it to Brown. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. Wood. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Woods has got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Williams sets a screen for Batum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
1:41 left in the second quarter. Davis kicks to Brown. Back to Davis. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Jefferson. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his third rebound tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Brown. Wood passes to Dedmon. The shot misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And a wide open look for Lynn. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lynn's got his second basket of the night.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Nobody near Williams. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
Davis kicks to Brown. Here's the screen. Down low. Deflects the pass. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cleveland ahead, up 19. And now let's catch up with...
Well, guys, I'm here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They're getting completely outworked on the glass. Giving up that many rebounds is how you dig yourself into a hole like this, Ernie. If they want to close the gap on the scoreboard, they got to close the gap on the boards. You like that, Ernie? If they want to close the gap on the scoreboard, they got to close the gap on the boards. Oh, I'm so good.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
as we begin the second half. First half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if they're... There's a comeback on our hands, or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Cleveland leading by 19. Davis is out there with Brown. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Cage in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. It's Brown with the drive from 18 feet away. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Charlotte has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Davis against Walker. From the baseline. But he gets it back. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A moment here to see the numbers for Kemba Walker. He's averaging 15 points a game, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
All right, now.